Hi guys, some of you have been asking for this, so today I'm going to show you how to make your first game in Roblox Studio. So, let's... Shut up! I'm recording a video here. Be quiet, washing machine.
My video. Washing machine. Not even been 5 minutes where you done.
Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Classic Base Plate. So, it's going to be loading our place. So here's a quick overview of Roblox Studio. So here in View, we have the Explorer, the Properties, the Asset Manager, and the Toolbox. These three are the ones that are mainly used a lot. But the only ones we are going to use is Properties and the Explorer panel. So first thing we are going to do is we are going to grab our base plate. The first thing we're going to do is grab our base plate. So we're going to go into Workspaces, Base Plate. That's how we can grab it. Now we're going to go into the Properties. We're going to go into Part right here, and where it says Size, I'm going to change it 20 by 2. No, never mind. 2 by 20 by 2 was it? No. Sorry, 20 by 2 by 20. And then it should make it this small. Okay? Now where it says surface, it's right under assembly and part. Click on surface. We want the back surface to say smooth. We want everything to be smooth. So front surface, right surface, smooth. Everything has to be smooth. The top surface is the most important part because, so here we have this, okay? You got it? Yeah. Oh, whoops. Okay. We got this, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the color of this. This sea green, okay? Got that to be done. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to duplicate this base plate. So what you can do is right click, and you could click duplicate, or you can click Control D or Command D if you're on Mac, and that'll duplicate it. Now, we are going to resize this. To model here. Now we are going to resize this to be like this. No, like a bit thicker, okay? Now we're going to grab the move tool. We have the select, move, scale, and rotate tool, okay? We have those. Now we're going to just move it down just a bit. Like that, so that way it's matching, and we are going to change the color to black. Okay, basically doing what I did in my other obby. We're going to duplicate it again, and let's just keep doing it. Okay, here, if you guys have a problem, what you can do is you can go to the rotate and rotate this to be the exact same angle as this, or since that word, or you can go onto, or you can just press Control R or Command R if you're on Mac, and it'll rotate it 90 degrees for you. And we're going to move it this way. This is what I did in my obby, like I said earlier. What the heck was that? Okay, and now we're going to scale it to be the exact same size as this. Okay. Let's do the exact same for the other side. This is kind of tricky, guys, because you don't know about this, but it can be kind of deceiving when you're looking at this side and be like, oh my gosh, it's the exact same height. And when you look here.
Oh, wait. It's not.
Okay. Now that we've done that, we have our spawning point, okay? So, did you want to go to View? No. You want to go to Model? Right here under Effects, click this, and that'll get you your spawning point, okay? Now, we're gonna go here. We're gonna drop it down here like that, okay? Let's make sure it's in the middle. And you can resize this, okay? But to make it smaller, here, go into the model tab, where it says move, uncheck that, and you can, and that won't, and the snapping will be off. Snapping is basically this. Snapping is basically this. See how it snaps? And now if I uncheck this, see how there's no snapping here going around? See? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to resize this checkpoint a bit. I mean, you guys can add a checkpoint, but I'm just doing this for the sake of the video because I don't want my character to fall out of the sky. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is let's test if this thing works, see if we get spawned here. See, we get spawned right over here. Got it? Got it. Alright. Alright, now we're gonna make our first obstacle. So what I'm gonna do is what I did in my obby, is we are going to do some jumps, color jumps. So what we're gonna do is we are going to add a little block, okay? And we're just gonna put it on here. See, it deceived me. Right here, it looks like it's fully attached, right? And I go down. You have deceived me. How dare you? Okay, I'm going to move it. Move it a bit down. You gotta make sure it gets right on the edge there. Okay, now we're gonna get the scale tool. If you don't remember, we go to home, and then we go to scale tool. Okay? And then we can just scale it to size like that. Alright.
And then we're gonna make it a thick boy. Thick. No, I'm just kidding.
Then we're gonna make him this thick. Okay. Okay, now we can, and an easier way to access the move, select, and scale tool and rotate tool is you to press Control and then 1, 2, 3, and 4, or a command 1, 2, 3, and 4 if you're on Mac. 1 is for select, 2 is for move, 3 is for scale, 4 is for rotate. Okay? What we're gonna need right now is the move tool. So we're just gonna move it. Okay. Now, okay guys, I need to show you something really important. See, when I duplicate it, it goes right up. And it does that because collisions is on. Okay, if you don't want that, if you don't want stairs, then what you're gonna do, hold on, I need to resize this at the bottom as well. That won't be nice. There. Okay. If you don't want it to go on top, then uncheck collisions, and then that way it'll go right through it like that. Okay? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this. Something very important. Make sure that everything is anchored, so that way nothing falls out of the sky. Okay? And we do not want that. Okay? So I'm just gonna keep duplicating this. Okay, and there you go. You've made your first obstacle. Now, all we have to do is color it, because you don't want it to be bland. Then everyone will think you're a total idiot because you didn't color them, because you don't know how to color them. What did I just say? Anyway, so an easier and faster way to color this, not by one, if you want to color them the exact same color, then if you want to color them the exact same color, which I'm not going to do that, but for the people that want to color it the exact same color. Oh, here guys, here. Here, for this base plate, right here, we are going to Control G this base plate and call it stages. Okay? We're going to call it stages. Got it? What I'm going to do, if you don't want this decal on your checkpoint, just backspace that and do that. Okay? Okay. But I'm going to keep it on for now. So for the people that want to color all these jumps the exact same color, go to your Explorer tab, go to your Explorer, grab one, hold Shift, grab the end one, and then you just color them whatever color, okay? But what I'm going to do is I am going to color them individually. So, to color them individually, by what I mean by that is that you don't have to go here, do this. For example, you don't have to do blah, blah. What I'm going to do is you want to go as color action as tool. That way, a little paint bucket will show, okay? And that way you can color them by a paint bucket. So look, I'm just going to do this as color. I'm just going to do a green scheme for now. We have made our first obstacle. Another way to group this is you can right click and click group, or you can press Control G, okay? You can press Control G and group it, and then you can name it. For example, I'm just going to call this green jumps. There. Okay, now our next obstacle. Let's grab our stages. Let's press Control D and just duplicate that, okay? The reason why I am not grabbing the checkpoint is because if I grab this checkpoint, because I don't have a script for it yet, but that'll be in a future video, okay? Because if I just put it here, then they'll just be spawning right back to the beginning every single time they die. And we don't want that, do we? No. Yeah. Okay, now our next obstacle will be lava jumps, okay? Now here there's some scripting behind this, so you really want to pay attention, okay, honey? You're not, honey. Why is that green?
Change it!
Okay, now that we've aligned it with this, we're going to grab our scaling tool. Of course, again, you can press Control 3 or Command 3. And we're just going to scale it like this. And I'm just going to make this white. Lily white. Okay. Now we're going to scale it to be about that long. I don't want too many jumps. Okay, now we're just going to grab a... Listen to me, guys. Listen. Now we're going to grab a rectangle or square or whatever. And we're going to scale it down. This is going to be like not a professional script. So, and we're going to scale it up so they have a bit of a challenge, okay? And now we're going to make this thing red, okay? And for the material, let's change it to neon. That way it stands out. That's what I did with my last one. Okay, now we're going to have scripting. It allows your thing to come to life. That's what basically scripting is. To open the script, there's two ways to do this. You can right click on your object, insert object, and click script, or you can go into the Explorer and add this plus button, and then you'll see the script. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to make sure everything is spelled correctly or it won't work. So just copy what I'm writing, okay? I may put it in the description as well. script.Parent.Touched :connect, and then function, and then we're just gonna put and then we're gonna put a parent parentheses, and then we're just gonna put that, and we're just gonna jump to the next line, and Roblox should add an end right there, okay? And if that doesn't happen, then that means you spelled the script wrong and you need to recheck it. But I may put it in the description, so that probably won't be a problem. Okay, now in these parentheses, we're gonna have parameter. So we're gonna write hit. And basically what it does, it's gonna wait for somebody to hit it, okay? And we'll write the script for that. Okay, now we need to see if hit is actually a person. So we need to see if hit.Parent, find first child. I know I'm not a very fast writer, which is actually kind of good for you guys. Find first child, parentheses, we're gonna do that, humanoid, okay? Then now for the humanoid, that means it's a human that touched it which is basically the only thing that a Roblox character has. So if they touch it, then they die. So now what we're going to do is then hit.Parent break, spelled that wrong, BreakJoints. And what that's basically going to do, I joint BreakJoints. What that's basically going to do is whenever somebody touches it, it's going to break their joints, like their back, their head's going to get cut off. Their arms, their legs, anything that has joints in it. What we can do is we're going to go right here and we're going to click on this test. Click this underscore and we're going to click play here, which is going to spawn us where our camera is pointed at. See? Okay, now if I touch it, I die. See? So if that doesn't work, go back to the script and see what you typed in wrong, and then see we get spawned right back into the beginning. Now we're gonna do that for every other obstacle. I may leave the script in the description. I'm not sure yet, but I think I may. Okay. Now we're just gonna duplicate all of this, and we're just gonna make us some more lava bricks. Okay, now that we've done that, okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our next obstacle, which is a choose path. So if you don't know what a choose path, so basically if you don't know what a choose path is, it's basically where there's one path that the player can go, player can go on, and then two of them, basically, you fall through them. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a block. Okay, we're gonna add a block here. Okay, so now that we've done the thing, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna create paths now. So let me make sure this thing is anchored so that way it won't fall out of the sky again. Because we don't want that, really. No. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why are you all the way over there, sir? You're all the way over here with me now. Teehee. And now we're gonna scale it to be a bit thicker. Make sure that it can fit it and along it. Okay? Spit. Stop. 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 Come back. Stop. Okay, better now. Okay. Now we're going to color this. I'm going to color this one as a blue. I'm going to color this one as an orange. Oh, whoops. And I'm going to color the orange and yellow. Okay. Now, this is basically what you do. What you want to do is you want to go, I'm going to basically do that this one is the one that you do not go through. So what you do for these two is what you're going to do is you're going to go scroll down right here where, I did not anchor them. Thank goodness I realized. Okay, now what you're going to do is on both of them, where it says can collide or something, what you want to do is uncheck that box. And basically what that's going to do is it's going to make them fall right through it, okay? Now we're going to do the same for this one. Now, here's the way to test that it works. So we're going to test that this thing works, okay? This is how you test that it works when you do this, okay? Blah, blah, blah. See, it works. Now, okay, now that we've done that obstacle, that was basically the most easiest obstacle of the world. Now we're going to create our last obstacle, well, for this video. You guys can add more obstacles if you'd like. Our very last obstacle will be, we're going to do some sphere jumps, okay? We're going to go into model. Under this, we're going to click this down thing, and we're going to click sphere, okay? You have done sphere, right? Okay? We gotta make sure that it'll be possible for them to do. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is deceiving! Stop deceiving me! Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna resize this thing. what if it's like, and you may be thinking, how do we do that? Well. We're gonna go to the scale. We're gonna click shift and we're gonna click this green thing. And click this green thing. Or we're gonna make it bigger. Okay? Like that big would be good enough for the player. And then we're gonna move it away just a little bit. Okay? And there we go. Okay. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we are going to duplicate this. I'm gonna make 5 more. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just drag them, keep dragging, drag it up,
No.
keep dragging. Okay, dragging this since I have to redo one, and one more. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna move them to side to side so that way it's a bit of a challenge for them. Make sure there's enough space where it's possible for them to do. Okay, to make sure that this is possible, we're just gonna click play here. Okay, I did not anchor them, so it is not possible to anchor these guys. Okay, now we're gonna click play here. Okay, let's make sure these guys are possible. Okay, it's possible now. Okay, it's very possible. Now we're just gonna color them. So I'm gonna do, and there you go. And now we're gonna make a winner section. So, whoa. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna make a winner section. Okay, hold on. First, we need let me just group this. Let me group this. We're gonna call this one choose path. Sorry, I didn't group them earlier. Whoops. Call that one choose path. And then for our lava jumps, we're gonna call it, we're gonna Control G, lava jumps. Okay, there. Now we're gonna call this one balls. Spheres. I think that's how you spell it. I'm not very good speller, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're going to make a winner section. So, we going to do this. Don't worry, my Jarman edits are still coming, okay? Don't be mad. And then you guys can put like something like, congratulations, you win, blah, blah, blah. And now we're going to test our obby. So we're just gonna go right here and click play. So we're gonna test our obby. Okay, and there, you're at the winner section. Okay, so now this is how to publish it to Roblox. So click File, Publish to Roblox as. So, and we're gonna go to, hold on real quick, it is. I'm gonna go to Create New Game. I'm gonna call it Nice Man or My Hobby. That's the thing. And then the devices, I can't really see it, but you can, and then we're gonna click create, okay? Successfully published. Click close, then you're gonna wanna go back to file, game settings, okay? And then the description, you can add a game icon, you can, playable devices, permissions, public. You can change it to monetization. No, I don't want my game to be paid. And then we're gonna do price of it. We're gonna do 900 Robux, like that, because I want my Robux. Security. We want for security. You can check that yourself because this is my real game. Okay. Place version 2. I did one by accident. Place name by obby, and you can choose your max players. I'm gonna do, for example, 17. Roblox optimize server. Allow copying. Yeah, I'm not one. Well, I mean, they can copy this game because it's okay. Location, source, avatar. Oh, here. Okay. I was gonna think I was gonna do a script for it, but this is how you make your game R6. So, avatar type R6. Okay. Animation, standard, outer box, inner box, whatever, I don't even care. World, slope options, and there we go. Now, we did that, okay? Yes, we're gonna save all changes. Okay, and then what you wanna do is you wanna go to your profile. After you've done all that, you wanna go to your profile, creations, and here is my obby. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the obby, okay? And then we wanna make sure, waiting for available server. This happens when the game is new. And there you go, there's your obby. So we're gonna do this. And then we got the lava jumps. We died. We're gonna get spawned right back to the beginning. Okay? Okay, we did that. And now if there's something that your game says that it's impossible, then you're gonna wanna fix it, okay? So, yeah. And then you reach the winner section, okay? Anything you want to fix in your game, like I'm just going to add an extra lava jump. If I wanted to add an extra lava jump, after I did that, after you made some changes to your game, you want to go to File, not Publish to Roblox as, Publish to Roblox, and then that'll save your changes, okay? That's basically how you make your own obby in Roblox. Hope you like it, guys. Oh my gosh, I've been recording for an hour. Okay, hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.